You might think lions or sharks are the deadliest animals, but the real killers are much sneakier. From the deceptively cute hippopotamus to the tiny but deadly assassin bug, some creatures take more human lives than you'd expect. If you want to know the most dangerous animals in the world, just keep watching. Number 10. The hippo might look like a clumsy, oversized water cow, but don't be fooled. These beasts are some of the most aggressive animals on Earth. Found in the rivers and lakes of sub-Saharan Africa, they spend most of their time submerged to stay cool. But the moment they feel threatened, they turn into absolute tanks. Weighing up to 3,300 pounds, they can run faster than a human and have jaws that can crush bones like twigs. They're responsible for about 500 deaths a year, often charging boats, knocking people into the water, or simply mauling anything they see as a threat. Hippos are naturally ill-tempered and highly territorial. A mother protecting her calf or a male defending his stretch of river won't hesitate to attack anything, including humans. If you ever see those round ears twitching above the surface, it's best to get moving. Fast. Number 9. Despite their reputation as gentle giants, elephants can be surprisingly dangerous when provoked. Found in Africa and Asia, these intelligent creatures are highly emotional, capable of forming strong bonds, but also holding grudges. If an elephant feels threatened, annoyed, or just in a particularly bad mood, it can charge at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, trampling anything in its path. They're responsible for 600 deaths annually, often attacking villages, overturning cars, or lashing out at poachers and even tourists. Males in moose, a hormonal state of rage, become especially aggressive, with testosterone levels up to 60 times higher than normal. Most wild elephants avoid humans, but if you cross the wrong one, you might find out firsthand just how powerful they are. That adorable Dumbo image? Yeah, forget that. Number 8. Lurking in rivers, swamps, and lakes across Africa, Australia, and parts of Asia, crocodiles are the ultimate ambush predators. With bulletproof-like skin, a bite force stronger than a T-Rex, and a death roll that can tear limbs clean off, they don't just kill their prey, they completely dismantle it. Unlike sharks, which often bite humans out of curiosity, crocs actively hunt people. They're responsible for around 1,000 deaths per year, with the Nile and saltwater crocodiles being the deadliest. These reptiles are patient killers, often lying motionless just beneath the water's surface, waiting for something or someone to get too close. The scariest part? Once a croc locks onto a target, escape is nearly impossible. If you're near murky water in croc territory, you're probably being watched. Number 7. These creepy little arachnids may be small, but they pack a venomous punch that can send an unlucky victim straight to the hospital, or worse. Found on every continent except Antarctica, scorpions thrive in deserts, jungles, and even some urban areas. While most of the 2,500 plus species have venom that's no worse than a bee sting, a few, like the Indian red scorpion or the deathstalker, can deliver a sting potent enough to cause paralysis, heart failure, or death. Every year, around 3,300 people die from scorpion stings, mainly in parts of Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America. What makes them especially dangerous is their ability to sneak into shoes, blankets, or even cars, striking when least expected. Many of their victims are children, whose smaller bodies struggle to handle the venom. If you're in scorpion territory, shake out your shoes, unless you enjoy surprises. Number 6. Even the name of the assassin bug should tell you these insects aren't to be messed with. Also called kissing bugs, they're found across the Americas, from the southern US to Argentina, lurking in cracks, wood piles, and even inside homes. At night, they creep onto sleeping victims and bite near the mouth or eyes, which is already nightmare fuel. But the real danger isn't the bite, it's what comes with it. Assassin bugs spread Chagas disease, a parasitic infection that can cause fatal heart problems years after exposure. Around 10,000 people die annually due to complications from this disease, making these bugs far deadlier than their tiny size suggests. They're sneaky, silent, and their bites are painless at first, meaning most people don't even realize they've been infected until it's too late. A bug that attacks you in your sleep and can kill you years later? Now that's terrifying. Number 5. Imagine a housefly, but one that carries a parasite capable of slowly shutting down your entire body. That's the tsetse fly, a blood-sucking insect found in sub-Saharan Africa. While the bite itself is no worse than mosquitoes, the real danger comes from the parasite it transmits, Trypanosoma brucei, which causes African sleeping sickness. Early symptoms include fever and headaches, but as the disease progresses, it attacks the nervous system, leading to confusion, extreme fatigue, and eventually coma or death. Each year, around 10,000 people die from this illness, with many cases going undiagnosed in remote areas. What makes them particularly dangerous is their persistence. These flies actively chase their victims instead of passively waiting to bite. Bug sprays and nets don't always work, and once infected, treatment is complicated. If you're in tsetse fly country, covering up and staying alert is your best bet. Number 4. Man's best friend? Usually. But in some parts of the world, dogs are responsible for more human deaths than any other land animal. While most pet dogs are harmless, stray and feral dogs can be a serious threat, especially in regions where rabies is rampant. This deadly virus attacks the nervous system, causing fever, hallucinations, paralysis, and eventually death, almost always fatal if left untreated. Around 59,000 people die every year from rabies, with dogs being the primary carriers. In rural areas where access to vaccines is limited, even a single bite can be a death sentence. Beyond rabies, packs of aggressive dogs have been known to attack people, sometimes fatally. While a well-trained pup is a loyal companion, it's a different story when dealing with unvaccinated strays in high-risk areas. Number 3. Slithering silently through forests, deserts, and even rice fields, snakes are responsible for 63,000 to 138,000 deaths annually, far more than most people expect. Found in almost every part of the world, venomous snakes like cobras, vipers, and kraits inject deadly toxins that can cause paralysis, internal bleeding, or heart failure. The worst part? Many fatal bites happen in rural areas with limited access to antivenom, meaning victims often don't get help in time. The Indian saw-scaled viper alone is believed to kill more people each year than all other snake species combined. Unlike some predators, snakes don't bite humans out of hunger. Most attacks happen when people accidentally step on or disturb them. If you're hiking in snake country, watch your step, because the wrong move could be your last. Number 2. No need to look to the animal kingdom for danger. Humans nearly top the list as one of the deadliest creatures on Earth. With a global homicide rate causing 400,000 to 475,000 deaths per year, humans are far more dangerous to each other than most wild animals combined. Wars, violent crimes, and other conflicts make people their own worst enemy. Unlike other animals that kill for food or defense, human violence is often driven by power, revenge, or even ideology. What sets us apart is our ability to create weapons, strategize, and organize large-scale conflicts, making our impact devastating. While we pride ourselves on intelligence and civilization, history shows we're just as capable of destruction as we are of progress.
Ended with two frustrated drivers shooting each other.
2 men were shot and killed outside of a fast food restaurant in Oakland.
2 men shot each other during an argument.
Their argument caused 2 colleagues to kill one another. Their bodies were found inside a home this morning.
Police are searching for whoever shot and killed a teenager in Brooklyn.
By the way, if you'd like to make a positive impact on our channel, please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. And with that out of the way, number 1. Tiny, buzzing, and seemingly insignificant, mosquitoes kill more people every year than any other creature on Earth, over 725,000 deaths annually. It's not their bite that's deadly, but the diseases they spread, including malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, and West Nile virus. Malaria alone is responsible for over 600,000 deaths annually, mostly in Africa and South Asia. These insects breed in stagnant water and are found nearly everywhere, making them impossible to fully avoid. What makes them particularly terrifying is how effortless their attacks are. You won't even feel the bite until it's too late. Unlike larger predators, mosquitoes don't chase or overpower their victims. They simply take a tiny sip of blood and leave behind a deadly surprise. Bug sprays, nets, and vaccines help, but as long as mosquitoes exist, they will remain the world's deadliest killers. Wasn't that fascinating? If you'd like to keep watching, check out one of these videos.